Look at this. Can you see this? Look at this. These bubbles are huge. Look, compared to Wanagi.
Let's see it at least.
Look at these. Look at that bubble. Look at it. Holy moly. Look at that thing. It's like something otherworldly. What is your name?
Oh, my name's Reggie.
Gretchy?
Yeah, I have a card. I'll give it to you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I do a YouTube channel, so I'll let you know when it comes out.
Okay.
But that's
What'd
beautiful.
You say you're a channel?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Come here.
Yeah, there's just really hardly any wind, so.
Look at that one. They're massive. Look at bubbles the size of Wanagi.
So yeah, you can see the headlights from that truck. How it brought out a lot of color. It's sparkling.
They're beautiful. I love the translucence, yeah?
Yeah.
It's so amazing. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that bubble. Can you see how big these things are? You could fit a human being inside of them. It's incredible.
Yeah, they're about 5 foot.
And just the rainbow colors. Look at this. It's like an orb floating. So cool. Yeah, who doesn't love bubbles, right?
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
My mom always wants to jump inside them.
How long have you been doing this?
About 6 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I saw a guy in OB doing it like 30 years ago at the OB Christmas parade.
Uh-huh.
And I just thought, oh, I want to learn how to do that. But
Yeah.
I waited till my son was 30 years old before I started.
I'm sure he still enjoys it though.
And we always took bubbles to the park or parties, but the kind that you buy.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, the smaller ones.
Not this big, yeah.
Look at that. It's just incredible.
And I'm totally addicted. I mean, I go out at least 6 times a week, if not 7.
I could watch it all day.
Yeah. Well, and that's just it. When you take pictures and then you go home and put it on your computer.
Yeah, and enhance it.
All kinds of shadows and stuff that'll look like cartoon characters and animals and portraits. Yeah. I mean, some of the portraits look so real.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, it just kind of sometimes you think you're in a 3rd dimension.
Yeah. They're so organic and just so cool. Yeah. They almost look alive, you know?
Yeah.
Look at that one still going.
And I never know what I'm going to get from day to day. Because the weather has a lot to do with it.
I might film you from behind.
Yeah, actually, going down the tunnel sometimes is kind of cool.
Oh, that one. Look at that color in that. Oh my gosh. Look at that one, huh? Look at that. Very cool. She's just hanging out. She's resting. You okay? Yeah, you just resting? Right on. Anyways, we're down here in San Diego, California. Just got done visiting with an old high school friend. My friend Mike Harper, love him. He's like a brother. I've known him since I was about 15 years old. Went through a lot together, and he's a great guy. And I got to visit with him and his son, and it was pretty cool. And now we're headed to Baja, Mexico. So we're gonna cross the US-American Mexico border here shortly. We're gonna head south. It's about 5 hours, 45 minutes. We're gonna be heading to a place called La Labera, L-O-B-E-R-A, La Labera Sea Cave. And it's down towards a place called Punta Baja, and there's a camp down there on a peninsula, oversees the ocean. Pretty cool spot. Some surf there in the summers usually. This time of year, I don't know. Almost the weekend. It's Friday today, so there might be some people traveling on the road definitely this weekend, and it might be a little busy down there. It's overcast here in San Diego, but the farther south we get, the more sunny it'll get, and we're just gonna spend some time down in Baja, like I said, and that's kind of our first aims. We'll stop along the way, but that's kind of our goal for today. It's about a 5-hour, 45-minute drive, which will get us there. It's 9:30 a.m. now, so it should get us there with still some daylight, which is, you don't really want to travel down in Mexico, at least in Baja at night, because cattle and mules, or I should say cattle and donkeys and stuff are out on the road at nighttime, and it can be dangerous. So it's better to travel for daytime down there. And yeah, so we'll take you along for the adventure. I'm excited to show you what we see down there. I'm excited to see what we see because I haven't been down there since 2008, and I did it on an enduro motorcycle, dirt street. And so it should be pretty exciting. And we're gonna spend, I think, plan is a couple weeks down there and going on a lot of adventures, some fly fishing, and yeah, so we'll bring you along. Come with us, enjoy the adventure. All right. It's getting real. Here we go again on another adventure. Yeah, look at that sign, international border. You see that? International border. Whoa, I wasn't paying attention. Time to pay attention to driving. Holy crap. Anyways, we're coming down here into Mexico. We're crossing the border right now, down into Mexico. Then we're gonna catch Highway 10 to Highway 1, or no, Highway 1 to Highway 10, then it turns back into Highway 1 again. And we're gonna continue about 5 hours, 20 minutes south into Mexico. So we're officially crossing the US-Mexican border right here. Oh, use caution. They usually pull over campers because they want to make sure you're not importing any AR-15 guns or shit like that. We're not. We don't do that kind of stuff. It's definitely more crowded than it was last time we came.
Continue on Caracol Zona del Rio.
It's a weekend though, that's why. So anyways, we're going to continue on, and I'm going to probably put the camera down because we need to concentrate on driving and getting in the right lane so that we can make it to the right border road. Wanagi's kind of excited. I'm kind of excited. We're crossing an international border right here into Mexico, US-Mexican border right here, and then we're going to kind of go through Tijuana, try and get through there pretty quick because the border towns are kind of the worst of the worst. And then once you get away from the border town, it's usually pretty safe. So we're just gonna work our way through and hopefully get through customs. We might need to get a stamp somewhere. Hopefully someone can address that for me. But anyways, we'll see what happens. So we're in Mexico officially. We're at the border crossing. I gotta get some paperwork, like special permit stamped. I printed off already. And it basically just gives you go through military checkpoints when you get down through Baja Norte, when you get down to the south portion of Baja, because they really are just checking.
2 lanes to take the exit toward Rosarito.
That's right, folks. Rosarito, head towards Rosarito. We're in Mexico, Tijuana. Woohoo! Yeah, Waggy, Tijuana girl. That's right. All right, so we're looking
Use
for
the right 2 lanes to take the exit toward Rosarito. Then merge onto Avenida Via Rapida Poniente.
All right. Well, last time we came down here, we kind of got
in 300
in a little...
meters, continue straight to stay on Puente, Mexico.
Rosarito, this is it, Highway 1. Last time we went straight, we ended up in this nightmare circle. So I think we're going the right way this time.
Continue straight to stay on Puente, Mexico. Then use the left 2 lanes to turn slightly left onto Avenida Via Rapida Poniente.
Avenida de Rapida Poniente. But anyways, we ended up on this side street last time we were here, but it was kind of cool. This guy was juggling and he had things balanced on his nose, and it was pretty creative, pretty crazy. But this is Mexico. This is Tijuana. This is right on the border. It's pretty seedy. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty crazy. But I wouldn't stop here in a vehicle. I did when I was a teenager. We used to come down here at 15, 16 and come drinking down in Mexico because there ain't no drinking age in Mexico. And we'd party our asses off and then go back across the border.
Meters, continue straight onto Tijuana Ensenada Road.
Letting her talk, that little yappy yap map girl. Anyways, so we're gonna hit Tijuana something, I don't know. Anyways, we're hitting towards Highway 1, which will take us down the coast, headed towards Rosarito, then Ensenada and beyond.
Continue straight onto Tijuana Ensenada Road, then continue straight to stay on Tijuana Ensenada Road.
All right, well, she's giving us some pretty straightforward directions. Head straight, then head straight.
States of America.
Yeah, look at the border wall. We're on the other side from the last video where we were in Campo, California, and we were at the border wall. We were on the other side of this here. It's a little safer when you get away from the border towns because the cartel is up here in the border towns because, you know, trying to get drugs across the borders into America and, you know, sneaking immigrants through and all that stuff. It's crazy, but Mexico is an awesome place. It's too bad there's so much corruption down here, but it's everywhere, you know, some political rant. All right, I'm done. Right on, so we're on Highway 1 here in Tijuana, Mexico, headed south. And you can see on the right-hand side here, this big red metal wall. That is the Mexico-American border wall. And on the other side,
Tijuana Ensenada Road.
On the other side of this wall, you can look, see, there's two walls. That other side is the American version, right? This one is the old version here. They put up a nice no-go zone in the middle. And yeah, so anyways, we're headed. I'm gonna get concentrated on driving though. We got some toll booths coming up and things like that. And we're just gonna continue to head south. Cool. See the Pacific Ocean here down Baja Peninsula, Mexico. Right out there on the right is the Pacific Ocean. And we're just gonna head way down Highway 1 here, pretty much all the way down to southern Baja, to the tip of Baja Mexico, Cabo San Lucas. It's about roughly, I think it's roughly about a 30-hour drive total. We'll do it in probably 4 or 5 days, split it up, depending on what we come across, what little side trips we do and stuff. And we'll spend most of our time down there in the lower third. The reason being, it's the line of tropics is about 2/3 the way down, and it becomes tropical. So warm, sunny, beautiful beaches, a lot better weather than up here. Up here it's winter time, so it's a lot more rain and clouds and things like that this time of year, just like in Southern California. So hey, how's it going? So we're just continuing to blaze through these northern towns. We just went through Ensenada, and this is kind of the outskirts of Ensenada. It's just a big town. But you look at the mud everywhere on the ground. They must have got a lot of rain with this last storm. We didn't get too much in California, but they sure got some here. And you can see that cloud bank up ahead. There's a pretty good chance, maybe central Baja, we might run into some rain. You never know. This time of year, there could even be hurricanes that come in here. But hopefully we'll get out of this. We're kind of in town, so we're really moving slow. Lots of stop signs, lots of stop lights. Winagi's not minding it. She's just hanging out with her head outside. But it's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it's a town. It's definitely second world, not first world. You know, Mexico, most of it's second world. There's some big cities, some nice stuff, but most of the people live in poverty here. That's the reality. It's no different than the Philippines in that respect. So you have the people with a lot of money and mostly everybody else with no money. And that's just how it goes. And me and Winagi, we are one of the people in the US with very little money. So we're right in with you guys. All right, anyways, we're gonna keep cruising. Winagi, yeah, she's having fun. She actually peed in the back seat. It was my fault. I should have let her out sooner. We've been driving for about 2.5 hours, and actually the lady at the gas station was cleaning the windows, and I think it upsets her because she doesn't like car washes or any of that stuff. And so I don't know if that was why, but oh well, whatever. She's doing all right now. We'll stop when we get out of town and find a place for her to pee and eat and water her up and all that. Hey, how's it going? Check it out. We're off the Highway 1 here in Mexico, past Ensenada. We're actually headed inland a bit, and you can see around me there's some higher hill mountains, kind of. Basically really high hills, not really Sierra. They're probably 3,000, 4,000 foot mountains up top there, and then maybe some bigger ones down inside here. But we're just kind of hanging out, letting Winagi have a little potty break, walk around. We've been driving for about 2.5 hours, something like that. And I'll give her some water and some food, and just let her walk her legs and go potty. And yeah, so, but it's called Valle de la Grula. Valle de la Grula. That's where we're at. Not sure where that is, but yeah, we should be heading back to the coast probably in the next, I guess, another 20 minutes, and then we'll probably hit the coast again. This highway just kind of zigzags as it goes down the top part of Mexico, Baja. So, but she's happy. She's walking around, getting some exercise, stretching those paws. Hey, you want a drink? Come on, come here. I'll give you a drink. You want something to eat? Yeah, we'll get her some food and water. Winagi's eating some cookies and she's got some water, and we're just letting her kind of giving her the old rest break, coffee break.